My dear students, now you all are aware about different types of angles: right angle, obtuse angle, acute angle, straight angle, reflex angle. And you are also aware about this instrument. It's a protractor. We use it to measure the degrees of angle. We call our measures degree measures. One complete revolution is divided into 360 equal parts, and each part is a degree. We write 360 degree. How many degrees are there in half a revolution, in one right angle, in one straight angle? You all know. In one full revolution, 360 degree. In one right angle, 90 degree. And in one straight angle, 180 degree. Now let's learn how to measure angles using protractor. How to measure the angle by using protractor? Let's start. Here you can see one angle, and this is your protractor. How to use this? Here you can see a middle point. Let me keep it on the book. Here you can see middle point. Yes? Keep this middle point exactly on the vertex. This arrow is drawn this side, right side. So here we will start reading the numbers from the right side: 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. This arrow is on 90 degree. So this angle is of 90 degree and a right angle. Now what if angle is drawn in this way? Then also follow the same method. Keep this vertex, match this vertex with the middle point. As the arrow is drawn this side, count from this 0. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 and 90. This arrow matches with 90 degrees. So this angle is of 90 degree. Here in this protractor, you can see numbers from 0 to 180 degree and again 0 to 180 degree. If your angle is drawn this side, then use upper numbers. And if a ray of angle is drawn on the right side, then start from 0, from lower line of numbers. Let's check whether the angle is right angle, acute angle or obtuse angle. Place middle point at the vertex. Start counting from 0. Listen, here on the arrow you will be able to see two numbers, 30 and 150. You will be confused whether the angle is of 30 or 150. Be careful when you are measuring the angle. Keep middle point at vertex. Then this arrow is drawn left side. So what you will do? Start from 0. Go back in first standard where we used to count numbers 1, 2, 3. Here we will count in tens. 0, 10, 20 and 30. This arrow matches with the line of 30 degree. So it's an angle of 30 degree. 30 degree means acute angle. Next, let us measure. Middle point on vertex. Kept. Keep it exactly on vertex. Then this arrow goes left side. So from where to start? Which line should I consider? Upper line or lower line? Of course, upper line, because 0 is here. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130 and 140. So, this angle is of 140 degree. In this way, you can measure angles using protractor. After learning how to measure angles, let's start exercise 5.4. First 3 questions are very simple. Question 1. What is the measure of a right angle? You all know. Can you tell me what is the measure of right angle? Of course, 90 degree. And what is the measure of a straight angle? That is 180 degree. Simple. Question 2. Say true or false. Do it by yourself. I am not going to give the answers. Question 3. Write down the measure of some acute angles. You can give any example which is less than 90 degree. Any degree you can write. You can write 23, you can write 50 degree, you can write 89 degrees. Easy. And next is some obtuse angles. In the same way, the measurement of obtuse angle is more than 90 degree. So you can give any example. You can write 91 degree, 100 degree. Give examples of your choice. Then in question 4, you have to measure the angle. Measure the angle given below using the protractor and write down the measures. I have already explained how to measure the angles using protractor. Watch that part again and measure the angles. Then question 5. Which angle has a large measure? First estimate and then measure. Here write the measurement of angle A and B after measuring the angles using protractor. Measure the angles, write the measurement of angles, and then write which is the larger angle. Very easy. By observing also we can say angle B has a large measure. Question 6. From these two angles, which has larger measure? Estimate and then confirm by measuring them. It's like question 5 only. In question 7, we have blanks. Fill in the blanks. If your concept is clear about angles, you will be easily able to write the answers of these blanks. In question 8 and 9, you have to measure the angles and write down the degrees of angles. Question 10. Investigate. In the given figure, the angle measures 30 degree. Look at the same figure through a magnifying glass. Does the angle become larger? Yes, angle will look larger. Does the size of the angle change? No. The view through a magnifying glass will not change the angle measure. Question 11. Measure and classify each angle. Measure the angle, write the measurement degrees in degrees, and then write the type of angle, whether it is right angles or straight angle or acute angle or obtuse angle, etc. Listen, my dear. In exercise 5.4, all the questions are very easy. The only thing is learn how to measure the angles using protractor. Don't be confused. ये वीडियो के जो पार्ट में मैंने समझाया है कि कैसे एंगल्स मेजर करते हैं, वॉच दैट पार्ट ट्वाइस और थ्राइस, अदरवाइज यू विल बी कंफ्यूज्ड. सो बेटर to watch that part twice or thrice to understand how to measure angles using protractor, and then easily you will be able to solve all the exercise questions. Thank you.